Hey, welcome back to the Lure Shop. Just reading up on how to use this TotalBoat high performance slow hardener, because I'm going to make a coffee cup today out of coffee, just like the table I made a couple of years ago. Let me bring you in closer and I'll show you exactly how I'm going to go about this. All right, so the game plan is to match that coffee table. And so I got grinds, I got raw beans, half roasted and fully roasted. And so what my plan is to do is take this over to the lathe and cut out a couple of circles so that this fits in there really nice and tight, and it's not going to go anywhere, because my goal is I want to get that epoxy to get down inside this little cavity here, this lip. And the second circle will fit this plastic drinking cup that I'm going to use as the form. I'm going to cut the bottom off, and then we're going to step pour it with that slow hardening epoxy from TotalBoat, and I think at least 3 times here, and then we'll go with the beans to finish off for the base. So that's the plan. Let's see what happens. Okay, so the first one I tried to do, I did it good, but it was too deep. Now this one, a second attempt, so it fits really nice and flush. I like that. All right, so after a couple of tries, I got it fitting really nice. This one here fits nice too. So what we need to do now is cut the top off. Okay, I got everything ready to go. So the game plan is I'm going to drill 4 holes here just so it gets some air ventilation into the cup, because I don't know how hot this is going to get. Hopefully not too hot. I scuffed this up with 80 grit, and then I cleaned it with alcohol. We're going to spray the inside of this with mold release, and then we're going to hot glue both of these flat into their little seats right here. Okay, let's mix up some epoxy and these coffee grinds. So I got the slow hardener from TotalBoat, and they got the pumps on here that, even though this is a 2-to-1 ratio, you do the same amount of each pump. So then we do maybe 10 here, and we do 10 here, and we should be just fine. Good. Now I'm going to try one full one of these measuring things. See what happens. So next is the semi-roasted ones. Let's pour a layer of these. Delicious. Okay, so I let this dry for a day. Let's see if we can get this off of here. Alright, so I tried with the utility knife and that didn't work. So we're going to go step 2. I had a feeling it was going to be tough to get this out. So there we go. Okay, now this should come off. Interesting. Come on. There we go. There we go. Ha ha. Score. Time to put it on the lathe. So when it dried in its casing, it got a little bit off center. So this thing's a little cattywampus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jam it up against this back chuck. And that way there I know it's going to be true to the lid. Nicely. As you can see, it's a little... Cutting right through those beans. Cool. Almost trued up. Got a little bit more to do. Then I'll take it off and put a jam chuck on there. So I need to get this lip off. I got to make this flush. This is going to be kind of hairy getting close to that metal. I don't know what's going to happen. I might sand the rest of that off. It's just so close. Yeah, I mean, if I catch, I think it might be trouble. Alright, looking good. Sanded it to 600, and some of these beans are hollow, so there's some crevices, some holes here that I'm gonna have to go around, and I think I'm gonna fill them up with Starbond, and then sand it down a little bit, and then the final is going to be covered, the whole thing, with TotalBoat tabletop epoxy to give it a nice final finish. So let's get all these little holes and crevices filled up. I really like the way this is looking. I'm going to take you in closer and show you what's going on. Isn't that cool? See, there's a hole right there. See that? But it's awesome. Okay, super smooth. There's a couple little low spots, but I think this next coat will cover it. Ready for the third coat. Hopefully the final. Alright, this really turned out nice. Nice and shiny and smooth. Thanks to TotalBoat. Let's take this off the slate. Cool. Okay, that turned out pretty good. Considering I don't have a pressure pot, it's not that bad. It's got a couple small little bubbles, but nothing. I mean, I'm happy with it. I made this to match the coffee table I made about 3 years ago, and I think it turned out pretty close. What are you doing?
I brought you the coffee table.
I said, can you bring me some coffee? It's on the table. You need to get your hands.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, come on. No, just leave it.
I thought you said bring me the coffee table. Oh
Anyways,
my God.
I'm leaving it there. But anyways, this is the coffee table I was talking about earlier. And yeah, let me show you how this matches up to this. I love the way it matches. I mean, look at how the coffee beans are matching up. And if you put it down on this end, it looks like it just blends right in with the raw, the medium, and the roasted. So yeah, turned out pretty cool. So I got that guy. That guy. Anyways, I want to thank TotalBoat for supplying the epoxy for this build, and Starbond. I have a link for both of them down below. Starbond, I got a 15% discount. And these companies, both these companies are awesome for the makers community. So if you're going to get involved in anything that deals with epoxy or CA glue, these are the guys to go to. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.